Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Torrey Drake and today I am so excited to bring you every single thing you need to know and that there is to know about the Painted Prairie community here in Colorado, northeast of Denver. I've done a lot of business there so far since I started building, helped a lot of clients buy homes there. I've also spoken with each and every single one of the builders about their current plans and future plans, so I really do have a great bird's eye view of what's happening in that community. So I'm excited to share that with you here real quick. If this is your first video, watch my channel for the first time, welcome. My name is, like I said, my name is Torrey Drake. I'm a local realtor here in the Denver area. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns about the Denver housing market throughout this video, you can reach out to me using my information below. Also, since you're here, consider liking and subscribing because I put out videos about what it's like to live here in Denver. I have a lot of community tours coming up. I do market updates and a ton of new construction videos. Speaking of which, since I've been in Painted Prairie as much as I have been with clients, I've taken video tours of every single model home available, and I'll be throwing in some B-roll throughout this video so you can see what these homes look like. And every time a B-roll video comes up, I will throw up a link to that video tour. If you see a home and like, oh my gosh, that looks amazing, I'll throw up the link to the video so you can see that whole tour. Now with that being said, let's talk about everything there is to know about the Painted Prairie community in Colorado. Let's start off with where the heck is it? I actually talk about what Painted Prairie is first. It's a new community being developed with over about, I think, 3,000 to 4,000 homes that are being built on the northern part of Green Valley Ranch. I'm gonna explain more about what the community will be in coming years, but let's talk about where it is. The Green Valley Ranch, which is where Painted Prairie is located, is northeast of Denver. About 20 to 30 minutes to the northeast of downtown Denver itself. And the nice thing about Green Valley Ranch is that it is far enough removed that you are definitely out of the craziness of city life. But since it's off of the 470, the I-70 freeways, you are really easily able to just hop on a freeway and be in downtown Denver in 20 minutes, Denver Tech Center in 20, Denver International Airport in 5 minutes, Boulder in 30 minutes, and the mountains in about an hour. Which if you compare an hour drive to the mountains to anywhere else in Denver, that can sound like a long drive, but come on, an hour drive to be in the mountains is not that bad. And anywhere else in the country would kill that be an hour away from the mountains. So even though Green Valley Ranch / Painted Prairie is a little more secluded up on the northeast part of Denver, because that whole area is being developed a whole lot right now, you are just a quick freeway drive away from downtown Denver, Boulder, Denver International Airport, and the mountains. So you really have great access to everything around you while still being removed from the craziness of it. So what's Green Valley Ranch like, since you're basically going to be living there? Well, Green Valley Ranch is a part of town that is really just starting to be developed. I'm going to throw up some footage right now of what it looks like to drive through some of the main streets. And as you can see, there's a lot of new construction homes going up. So this is an area that's starting to be built out, and your main strip, your main road that's gonna have all your grocery stores, all your restaurants, all your errands like Walgreens, is going to be on Tower Road, which runs right through the middle, a little bit west of Green Valley Ranch. So the cool thing, once again, about Green Valley Ranch is that, once again, you have highways and freeways to get where you need to go, but also you really do, even though this area is being developed, you really do have everything you need on Tower Road. You're gonna have your big chain restaurants, some local restaurants, a few breweries, King Soopers grocery store. They just opened up a Sprouts up on Tower as well. They have just every single thing you need, you're gonna have in Green Valley Ranch. So that's gonna be a really nice part of it. Even though it's being developed, it's not like it's being developed and you move in there now, it's like, oh my God, I gotta drive an hour to get groceries, to do errands and things like that. Once again, you're gonna have everything you need in Green Valley Ranch now, and they're continuing to build more and more and more out there. So your options are only going to increase over the years. Last thing before we get to the Painted Prairie side of things, talking about that community, a little bit more about Green Valley Ranch and what it's like to live there right now. Since, once again, there's all the development happening and there's still lots of restaurants there, the crowd it's attracting right now are a lot of families. It's a little quieter out there, which is for a lot of people is going to be a big perk. I think Green Valley Ranch is a really good place for people who want access to all that Denver has to offer, that wants access to all that Colorado has to offer, Boulder, mountains, downtown Denver, but doesn't want to be caught up in not only the craziness of being right in it, but also the prices of being right in it. So if you're looking to have access to all the cool things Denver and the surrounding areas has to offer, but you also love the idea of being secluded from it and more away from it, but still having easy access to it, Green Valley Ranch is absolutely a fantastic place to check out, and even more so the Painted Prairie community. And let's talk about that now. One of the things I love about Painted Prairie is that it's not just one builder. They are building 3,400 homes. If it was one builder building all of those homes would get extremely repetitive. Even though builders usually have like 3 to 8 models that you can choose from in a community, even if you had 3 to 8, 3,400 homes with only 8 different home variants you wouldn't get a lot of variety in there, but the Painted Prairie is gonna have 8 different builders. Those builders are Berkeley, David Weekley, Epic Homes, KB Homes, McStain, Heritage, Remington, and Parkwood. Each one of those builders has their own unique aesthetics, has the different features they like to bring to homes. If you want to know more about what makes each builder unique, feel free to reach out to me using the contact information below. Maybe we can talk about all these different builders. Once again, I've been helping a lot of clients buy homes in the Painted Prairie community, and we've talked to all of these builders, so I'm quite familiar with them. And really, there's some fun differences in here. So it's almost like you're going to the shopping mall and you see a bunch of different stores around you. It's like, oh my gosh, you want to go look at all of them and see what all they have to offer and then pick your favorite one. That's honestly what shopping at Painted Prairie is like. It's going to your favorite mall and being like, there's so many cool things. Which one do I want to choose? I can get this, and this. It's really a fun process. That being said, each builder is currently at a different place in the process. For example, David Weekley just built their first model home. They only have one. They're going to be building 3 more that are going to be ready near September. They're selling lots currently, but they're not going to start building on those lots until closer to actually I think September as well. But Epic Homes, KB Homes, and McStain, I remembered it. McStain, they have all of their models up and running. You can go walk through, tour them. McStain had a few lots available last I talked to them. KB has a waiting list. So everyone's at a different point in the process of where they're at. So once again, if you want to know more about a certain builder, where they're at, who has lots available, etc., feel free to hit me up and I'll talk to you about the current information and where the builders are at. It's not like they're all at the same part in the process. So aside from 3,400 new homes across 8 different builders being built, what else does Painted Prairie have to offer? They're building a crazy, awe-inspiring 55-acre behemoth called Town Center right in the Painted Prairie community that is going to have restaurants, breweries, pubs, bars, coffee shops, movie theaters, outdoor music venues. They're going to have co-working spaces so people can get out of the home and work from a different space, offices. They are building an absolute mecca in that Painted Prairie community. So by getting in early, I like to say a bit of a visionary because you're buying into the Painted Prairie vision. Because as you can see, as I showed from the videos earlier, there's not a lot going on in Painted Prairie currently, or sorry, I should say the Green Valley Ranch area. Currently, they're building the homes. You got Tower Road that has the the restaurants and everything like that, but it doesn't have like a central downtown social scene. But it will with Town Center. Like I said, bars, restaurants, breweries, pubs, coffee shops, music venues, movie theaters. You're gonna have so much to do in that area over the next few years as they're building. Not only are they building that awesome social scene, downtown, town center type of vibe for that community, but they will also be holding farmers markets, seasonal outdoor activities, parades, bringing so much energy and life into that part of Colorado. And if that wasn't enough, they're also going to be building lots and lots of parks around and in Painted Prairie. How many? 7. Each one of these is going to be pretty darn sizable. Enough for sports, enough for people to be playing sports, people having picnics, games, you name it, there's going to be room for you. And even though the community is expanding in the Green Valley Ranch and Painted Prairie community, across 7 different parks, you are always going to have room to go get some solitude if that's what you need. The main park that they're building is called High Prairie Park, and it starts right in the Painted Prairie community. So if you have a home there, you literally can walk outside your home and go onto High Prairie Park. That is 22 freaking acres long. Multiple playgrounds, obstacle courses, basketball courts, biking trails, hiking trails, 22 acres in one of the 7 parks. So you really are gonna have everything you need in this area, in this community, among all the houses, the 7 different parks, the town center they're building. They are building out this community like crazy. Oh, and also something really cool is they're gonna have gardens for residents to plant their own crops, to plant their own trees, to really do whatever you want to do that you can do in a garden. So not only gonna have your own parks, you're also gonna have your own gardens to grow whatever it is you want to grow, which is super freaking cool. Well, there we have it. That is everything you need to know and everything there is to know about the Painted Prairie community. Real quick, couple things I want you to know about, and then a link below, the description below, I'm gonna put some more information like who the internet provider is, HOAs, and other information that would just add like an extra 10 minutes on to this video, but you can read below. If you're interested in other new construction communities, I'm gonna put a link to the Aurora Highlands right here, which is a really exciting community just southeast of Painted Prairie, still in the Green Valley Ranch area. Prairie is gonna have 3,400 homes, as I said. Aurora Highlands is gonna have over 10,000. They're gonna have a water park for residents only, that's all seasons, a gym, a rec center, crazy amounts of trails, a lot of cool things going on in Aurora Highlands. Feel free to watch that video. I can't link it twice, but I linked it before, you can go watch it there. And once again, all the builders in Painted Prairie are at different stages, so if you changing rapidly. So if you want some up-to-date information on where the builders are at in Painted Prairie or Aurora Highlands, reach out to me, use my contact information below, because I do a lot of business out here. I have a great relationship with these builders from doing these videos, bringing clients to them, selling homes to them. So I'm always in contact with them. So if you want information on where they're at now, who has homes available, when will homes be available, all that good stuff, reach out to me, use my contact information. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel, as I'm always posting new construction community updates like this one to help you find the best community for you. I post a lot of home tours to help you find the best home, and just what it's like to live in Denver overall. So if you found this helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. I would love to hear from you, because I love being a real estate agent. I'm saying the word love, but it's true. I love Denver. I love being a realtor. I love helping people buy or sell homes. It's such an exciting process. So if you are potentially in the market for that, I want to talk to somebody to get an idea of what it looks like, you know where my information is. I pointed at it quite a few times. I appreciate you watching this video so much, and have a great day.